Today we're here with Mr. Frank Benham from Staten Island, New York, and he was nice enough to share his experiences with World War II with us today. Okay, now, why did you join the service?
I was drafted.
You were drafted? Okay, that's that. Okay, so you were drafted. How old were you at the time?
19.
19 years old? Okay. What were you doing before you were drafted?
Cook.
You were a cook? All right. Now, what branch of service did you go to? You were in the Navy. How did your parents feel about this when you were drafted?
She was with me.
No, how'd your parents feel? Were they upset? They were nervous?
No, actually, no.
No? They were all right with you going into the service? Yeah. Now, where did you go for basic training?
San Diego.
San Diego, California? Okay. Was it a culture shock? Was it hard for you to adjust going to California and meeting different people, or were you all right with it? Was it like, were you taken back at all, or were you a little nervous going into there, or not really?
No, not really.
No, you're okay with it? All right. Do you have any interesting stories about when you were in San Diego at basic training? Do you have anything? No, nothing really too crazy went on. All right. Let's see. Now we're going back to World War II questions. Which theater of combat did you serve? Were you in Europe or?
Amphibious.
In where?
Amphibious force.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Now, did you have any hatred towards like the Germans or the Japanese enemies when you were over there, or no? Okay. What about? Can you tell us about some of your combat experiences? Where did you see some action when you were out there in the Navy?
Yeah, I was in the amphibious and landed troops on the beach.
Okay. That's where you saw most of your combat experience and action?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say that was your most dangerous combat experience when you were over there? Okay.
Landed troops on the beach.
When you landed on the beach with all the troops.
Yeah, that's right.
That was your most.
Yeah.
That was the most action. Okay. Did you feel that your superior officers were trustworthy? Did they have a sense of what they were doing?
Yeah.
You trusted them?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever refuse to obey an order at all when you were over there? No, you probably would have gotten some trouble, right? Yeah. Did you ever have any contact with the German SS troops when you were in combat? No contact with them?
Japanese.
Just the Japanese. Okay. How did those people that were in Japan, how did they treat you? Like the civilians, not the... Did the civilians treat you well, or they were good to you guys when you were over there? Okay. Let's see. Would you have anything else that you would like to add? No? Okay. That was it? All right. Well, thank you, Frank, very much for sharing your story with us. I really appreciate it.
It's just a sample.
It's just, yeah. Did you cut?